we are going to welcome the second group to the stage. Super excited to hear from BizWiz.
Hi everyone, my name is Weily. We are BizWiz. BizWiz was inspired by the mass layoffs that occurred due to COVID-19, leading to a rise in unemployed folks pursuing alternative income streams. BizWiz is a platform for small businesses to exchange ideas and be able to market themselves to other users. This allows for business growth through the exchange of techniques and tips and being able to reach new customers.
Hi, my name is Moises. My parents are from the Dominican Republic, and I am from the Bronx.
And I'm from Corona, Queens, and my family is from Guangzhou, China.
React. This was built on React components for React for complex stage management and reusable components. We also use Material UI, the front-end framework for the styling, and JSON web tokens for authentication and authorization. PostgreSQL was used for a custom relational database, and Next allows us to officially interact with the database. We also use Axios for the HTTP request. My role in creating BizWiz was as a full stack engineer and a UI lead. The challenge was ensuring that all of our CRUD operations remained consistent as our project domain model grew in the complexity. We made an entity relationship diagram to model out the complex relationships between our related data. Based on that entity relationship diagram, we then created a database to store our business's information. I used Next.js to create the migrations, which allowed us to set up our database and also allows us to sort our data in a way that is maintainable. I then created RESTful routes for our businesses and tested those routes using Jest and Supertest to make sure our app can interact with our database. Since this was my first time working with Jest and Supertest, I encountered several errors and false positives that helped me I encountered several errors and false positives, sorry. And these tests helped me refactor our SQL queries using PG Promise. As a result, our users are able to interact with each other through posts and comments they make and can navigate our site in an intuitive, seamless way. This is a code snippet of a test that I wrote using Jest and Supertest to ensure that our users can successfully register on our app. I'll be passing it to Weily now.
So my role on this project was as a full stack engineer. And since our app primarily allows small business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs to interact with each other, we needed a way to allow them control over the conversations that happen on their posts. To do this, I encrypted their corresponding ID numbers that are used to store their account information on our database. Since JSON web tokens are the only data that stays consistent on the front and back end for logged in users, the front and back end alike are able to extract the ID from the token using decryption and allow the back end to use the SQL queries shown on the next slide to identify the owner of the post and allow them to delete comments regardless of who wrote that comment. This allows owners to trade searchable industry tips and ask questions amongst themselves without leaving the website to have customer-facing profiles.
Now I will be demoing BizWiz. Once you log into our site or visit our site, will be a landing page. A user can register their business and fill out all of the information. But since I already have an account, I'm just going to sign in. Once we're logged in, we can see our post. Also under these posts, once we click here, we can also see comments made by other users. We can create a post and view our account details, also edit our account details, and we can save it if we were to edit it. We can also find posts by a certain input. So let's say today is demo day. Let's look for demo. You would find certain posts that the comments match demo day, or the posts match the demo input we provided. Also, we can also say search for businesses. So let's say we wanted to look for charity. Once we hit search, we will find charity and also details on charity. This is BizWiz. Thank you for your time. And yeah.
Huge virtual round of applause for BizWiz. Incredible job, you all.